Good afternoon from the Universal Orlando parking garage. We are here today, number one, because the Universal Studios store opened in CityWalk. Brand new location, gigantic.
It opened the day after we filmed our last Universal video.
That's how it works.
But it looks awesome. We've seen some pictures from the inside. It looks really cool.
Yeah, and then also we have to go back into Universal Studios because we didn't get into that park the last time that we were here. Mardi Gras is still going on. It actually got extended until May 2nd.
I think they've extended it twice now.
Yeah, it's the second time they've extended it. They're like, we're doing great with Mardi Gras. We love it. Keep coming on out.
The food is delicious and we're excited to try more.
Right. So let's head inside and see what we can see and try what we can try. And then afterwards, after we come out of Universal Studios, because it might reach capacity today, it is still spring break, then we'll go into the studio store. Just coming in, we had felt like there was nobody really here like it looks like right now, but at security they had every single metal detector open and it looks very busy at security. I have a feeling it's going to be a busy day. So I did want to mention that it is still spring break here, and based off of the ticket pricing calendar, Universal anticipates spring break to go through April 12th. So after April 12th, the ticket price actually drops down for single day admission. So that's why we're thinking that's the end of spring break in their mind. That's when the crowds will start to thin out, hopefully. We'll let you know though, because we'll be back. Pretty interesting because the Universal Studios store is open, even though the exterior of it is not finished yet. So they really wanted to open this up. Like I said, we will be back at the end of the day to stop in here and have a peek inside. We just want to get inside the park before they reach capacity.
It's huge.
It is gigantic. Yeah. It's like the entire block. So it goes down to Voodoo Donuts.
Oh, there's my shirt.
Oh yeah, there's Jen's shirt. All right.
It's not.
You're not wearing that shirt.
No, it's not the shirt I'm wearing today, but every time I wear it, people are like, where'd you get that?
Oh yeah.
So you can get it here.
In the Universal Studios store. I'll tell you what, I bet you Universal is happy they didn't put the dates on their banner here because they've extended it twice. They're glad it just says 2021. So it is 10:30 on a Wednesday and it already looks packed. Wow, I wonder what the wait time is for Minion Mayhem.
I really didn't think it was going to be this busy.
I didn't think so either, because when we came the other time, it wasn't this busy.
Yeah, I don't know why. I guess that's just silly on my part, but I didn't think it was going to be this busy still.
Right? I thought that at the end of, heading towards the end of spring break, I thought people would be like, all right, time to go home now.
But I guess it isn't. It's other states' spring break starts right now.
Right.
So they're coming down here to go to Universal.
I wonder what the wait time is for the food.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what Minion Mayhem is. I can't see it right now. 80 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Wow. But the good news is we don't need to ride Minion Mayhem because we brought our own Minion with us. And he is ready to cause some mayhem. Right, buddy? I can tell you're ready. He's just saving it up. Over here next to Minion Mayhem is this great mural. But another thing is there's an opening over here. I'm going to have to ask what this is for. I think it's the connection point between Islands of Adventure and Studios. We'll ask and find out. But first, we got to take a picture of this little Minion buddy with the Minion sign. So I did find out that this is the way that you would go to get to Islands if it's open. Right now, Islands is a little bit busier than Universal, so they're letting people come from Islands into Universal via this pathway between the two parks.
Oh.
But we can't get to Islands at the moment through this pathway.
Only if you're at Islands, you can come here.
Right, but we can still leave the park and get into Islands because they haven't reached capacity yet. But when it does reach capacity, this is the way we would have to go. All right, it looks like nobody is really eating the food as of yet. No lines over here at the food booths in Music Plaza. In the last video, I talked about the Boneyard when we were in the Legacy store, and this is where the Boneyard was. So there used to be all kinds of very large props on display here in this open area. So before we left the house today, we were trying to figure out what time the food place is open. All right, we got about 20 minutes before the food booths open. They open at 11 o'clock, and I'm wondering if that's the same for when the performers come out on the parade floats, because there's nobody out on them right now.
Oh, gotcha. This one looks awesome in the sunlight.
Yeah, it does. It's so sparkly. It's really interesting to see them with the sunlight shining on them, because last year we saw them at night in the dark, so you didn't get to see all the sparkles as vibrantly. So the park opened at 8, 7 for early entry, if you're staying on property. But I wanted to show off the line for Transformers fills up the entire extended queue. So this isn't something that we typically see filled up while we're here at Universal Studios. It is going to be a busy day. So this is something new to us. Before when we came, there was just Brazil and Colombia over here. Now they have a New Orleans booth over here that's just selling beignets and a couple of drinks. Oh, some coffee drinks. One looks like it's an alcoholic coffee drink, and the other one looks like it's a cold brew with king cake syrup and lemon juice. Real weird sounding. But if they're selling the beignets here, what are they selling over where we got them last time? I feel like this wasn't here before either. This is just a bar that sells different drinks from different booths. I wonder why they had to cover up the strawberry. Huh. So I think we're gonna try to go into the Tribute store because they do sell food in there, and we'll see if it's open and if they're selling. Another thing I wanted to point out, this is the bag line to get into the lockers before you get on the Mummy. Oof. All right, let's see if we can go into the Tribute store. This is great. There's nobody in here. This is the quietest spot in the park. I don't think I've seen this before. They're selling like a Mardi Gras themed vest and a shawl, and then a couple, like a tube top and a little skirt too. Huh. $38 for the tube top. $24 for this little skirt. How much for this little shawl? Or like a very flowy vest? $30. And then how about the shawl? $30 as well. So you could get decked out in your best Mardi Gras attire. It looks like all the Mardi Gras face coverings are on sale, even though the event got extended. I think they're trying to sell some of this merch, so buy one, get one 50% off. It's interesting being in here with the park being so crowded because it feels like we're not supposed to be in here.
I know when she said it was open, I'm like, it is?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, this is the one that I thought was so cool.
The pirate ship mold?
Yeah.
$6 for a toy pirate ship that says Universal Studios.
It just looks really cool.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a pirate ship, is it? Because I don't think pirate ships had that many sales.
What kind of ship is it?
Like a dreadnought.
An authentic wax pirate ship.
Oh, it's authentic. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody doesn't want us to know that they won the world's largest Oscar. This is an interesting shirt. It says, travel around the world, embark on a journey around islands of adventure. Huh. We're in here. Now, this is kind of creepy. Feels like Halloween Horror Nights in here, doesn't it? So this looks like the food is all available for us to get. Ooh, chocolate-covered bonbon pop. Bourbon pop. Chocolate-covered bourbon pop. That praline cookie was so good. Macaron donuts. A moon pie? Man. Bananas Foster's cheesecake pop. So this vegan skull brownie, we've had a version of it before, and it was good. It was very, very dense though. Did you pick out anything? Are you gonna get another crab cake?
I want the crab hand pie, but I don't know if they're open yet.
You can ask him. It's always interesting to see some of the most random things that they have for sale. Like this. Like a little pocket spyglass. They have it for sale for $50. Interesting. I wonder why. So now we've got some food. Jen got her crab meat hand pie, and I got an andouille sausage pastry. And now we're headed back out into the crowded theme park, away from our... Oh, it's still pretty calm out here.
I feel like this area is never super crowded, like back here by the library.
Yeah. When we were in the Legacy store last time, I showed off a photo of an hourglass that was over here by the library, and then they moved it into the hub where it splits off to go to the CityWalk as a promotion for the opening of Islands of Adventure. So this is what we got. We got the andouille sausage puff, which is pretty much like a corn dog, but with a puff pastry around it, and andouille sausage on the inside. So nothing like a corn dog. And this was $8.99. I know, that's what I said. $8.99 for that. And then Jen got the crab meat ham pie, which was $6.99.
So we've gotten both of these before in a previous Mardi Gras food tasting video, but they were so good that we had to get them again. And they run out of these crab meat ham pies like pretty often. So they had it, I had to get it, you know?
Yeah. And this is one of the only food locations during Mardi Gras that we can get our annual pass discount. So like at the normal booths that are sprinkled around the park, you can't get your annual pass discount.
But you also cannot use your tasting lanyard in there.
Right.
So you have to just pay with regular, like no lanyard, you know?
Right. So we saved $2.40 with our annual pass though. There's a peek inside of the crab meat hand pie.
It's so good. It's all crab meat.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
It is. I think it's really worth the price. It's delicious.
All right, back to the crowds. Wow, look at that. Very dense up there. And just like that, after we showed the big long line for the bags to go into the lockers, Mummy is down. The stilt walking king and queen are out. There's a little bit of a bottleneck here because we got the extended queue out for the Mummy out here. So I will say about that andouille sausage, it wasn't as spicy this time as it was last time. Still very, very delicious. And I feel like the puff pastry on the outside was more croissant-like this time too. So that's one thing about coming to Universal or any food festival. It's always interesting to see how the food changes throughout the festival. Still delicious, and Jen really enjoyed her crab meat ham pie. Another thing to look at while you're here at Universal Studios, like we're back at the bathrooms that is back behind the Mummy, is kind of out there. This is actually the show building for the Mummy right here, 57B and 57A. And you can see a lot of really interesting set painting here on it. This is a garage door here that says Magic Club, and this actually leads into the Mummy so that they can get ride vehicles or do any sort of like construction on the building or inside of the building. They can get any sort of large construction equipment inside. And another thing that you can see here is backstage, you can see the Hogwarts Express going by. It's not going by right now, but just over this tree, you can kind of see a little bit of a track back there. That is the track for the Hogwarts Express. Another thing that's happening right now is not only is the Mummy down, they're actually evacuating the Mummy right now. So occasionally we see a group of guests and a couple of team members come out of this door leading out from the Mummy. So something else that's new is sort of across from the arcade and across from the gym, which isn't really a gym, it's part of the Irish store, is the ice cream shop. And these used to be a Ben & Jerry's, and they just recently changed it over to a Haagen-Dazs. Let's have a look inside. Oh yeah, this is nice. Ooh, like a beachside Haagen-Dazs. They turned this over pretty darn quick. Very nice looking. So while we were in the park, they actually announced the grand opening of Velocicoaster is going to be June 10th. So very excited. I'm hoping that they're going to do some soft openings before then or leading up to that. That would be amazing. I cannot wait to ride it. So another thing that happened while we were in the park is that at 11:19 they announced that both parks, Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios, have reached capacity. Also, Dippin' Dots are officially gone from Universal Studios.
Oh, what is it?
Nothing.
Oh.
Now they just don't sell Dippin' Dots.
Really?
Yeah. Well, they do like drink refills at that cart, but...
It's so weird because Dippin' Dots to me were always a theme park food.
Yeah.
Huh.
Also, behind you is the line for Richter's.
Honestly, there's much better places to eat in this park than
Yeah,
Richter's.
just the festival food is way better.
Yeah.
One time we ate a plant-based burger here, and it was pretty okay. We'll put a link to that video in the description down below. We tried a bunch of plant-based stuff all around Universal Studios. Look at that Minion walking through Universal Studios, minioning it up, getting him used to navigating the crowds. First stop, the Germany booth. I need to get me a Bratwurst. Speaking of plant-based stuff, they have a vegan Bratwurst here. I always do enjoy a vegan Bratwurst. I might give it a try this time. Have a Bavarian pretzel, sounds good. We had the pork schnitzel slider before, and it was gigantic. All right, here's the vegan Bratwurst, and this was $9, which is actually the same price as the non-vegan Bratwurst. Comes with a little side of chips. And then we got the pretzel with spicy mustard cheese sauce.
I thought, see, when I read the sign, I thought it was you get a side of mustard and a side of cheese. I didn't think they were mixed.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to try this.
Should be interesting. And this was $8.50. But we got our lanyard again, so saving money.
Well,
what did we say it was? It was like $4?
It was like 4 and change.
$4.33, I think is what it was.
So that's a pretty good deal for both of these.
We basically paid half price for these.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you think of the pretzel?
I like it.
Yeah? What do you think of the cheese?
It's really good. I don't know why they never thought to, because everywhere we've ever had a pretzel. Oh, okay.
He's like, give me that pretzel.
I'm not going to give them the
approved.
cheese is a little bit too spicy. But every place that we've ever gotten a pretzel, they give you the cheese and the mustard, but I've never been to a place where they combine them.
Yeah.
Smart.
I'm excited to try this vegan Bratwurst. It's on like a baguette with some braised onions on the top. I almost left the little flag in there. The onions are a little bit like making the roll a little soggy, but I think it's gonna be good. Let's give it a try.
More?
Oh, yeah, it's delicious. Tastes very similar to just like a regular Bratwurst. Not as like chewy though.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the same pop as if you were biting through the casing of a regular Bratwurst. But it's still just as delicious as a regular Bratwurst. This is vegan, and it's got mustard underneath too. This is great. Give them a little side of chips. I would recommend this. This is fantastic. So the Bavarian food booth was over there by Pier 41. That's where we were eating. We're kind of across the way now. Here's the London waterfront. And we're headed over here to the Bahamas booth. We heard that there was some nice spicy jerk chicken over here.
This is what, so we were talking to a bunch of people and they said this was the only thing that was actually really spicy.
Ooh.
So I'm kind of curious to see how spicy it is.
I'm kind of scared.
No, don't be scared.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
It's like riding a roller coaster. All right, everybody says that this is the only spicy thing, and this is the only thing I've seen with the spicy logo next to it. It's got scotch bonnet salsa, so I think this is gonna light us up pretty good. Oh, they're both gluten-free too. All right, so we got our food, and now we're headed over towards Fear Factor Live, because it is a U-Rest area where you can take your mask off, but they've got lots of little tables over here, and you can bring food and drink in here. Lots of shade too, more shade than some of the tables that are out and about. This is a nice shady area. There's a night bus driver walking through, you know, things like that.
It's a helicopter. Do you hear the helicopter?
We got the jerk chicken, and it comes with some pineapple salsa and some rice and peas.
Yeah, they're pigeon peas.
Okay, and then this is the jackfruit, same thing underneath, just jackfruit instead of the chicken. And they told us the jackfruit is actually spicier because it's like a sponge, it soaks up all of the marinade, whereas the chicken doesn't soak up as much of the marinade.
And it had, did you already tell them it was the scotch bonnet salsa?
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared.
Right? Me too.
And also our chicken was $8.
Yeah.
And the jackfruit was $7.50.
Yeah. But like we said, we have the lanyard, so
So it was
$4
really only,
for us.
Yeah, I really highly recommend getting the lanyard. And since they have extended the dates, we got another lanyard because we ate our last one.
We didn't eat it, we used it.
Well, yeah, sorry, that sounded weird. We used it to get food that we ate.
So you're gonna start off with trying the peas and rice. Mm-hmm. How is it? Spicy?
Pretty good. It's got like a tomato, kind of a, almost like tomato paste.
Okay.
Like mixed in, and then I put some of the lime juice on it. It's really nice. I'm kind of scared to try the chicken. Let's see if this is too spicy for me. It doesn't smell super spicy.
Now I wonder if it's just the salsa that's spicy.
The pineapple salsa?
Yeah, because that's the scotch bonnet, right?
Is that where it is?
Yeah, it's the scotch bonnet salsa.
He said specifically that
Well, because it's a jerk marinade.
Oh, okay. Let me try it with the salsa then. Are scotch bonnets red? Like, is this the scotch bonnet pepper?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
So I should eat that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna eat it with the chicken.
Okay.
All right, here I go. Okay. I mean, it is spicy, but it's not like so spicy that I'm like, you know?
Yeah, usually if Jen gets something spicy, I'm gonna do my impression of you eating something spicy.
Okay.
So Jen will eat something spicy, she'll go. She does that.
Because it's like my mouth is on fire, so I'm trying to get more air in my mouth, so I'm like, that just looks weird, but that's what I do. I don't think it's that bad, actually. I don't know what I was so afraid of. I mean, I do know what I was so afraid of, but
You're afraid of it being too spicy.
I'm curious to see.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try mine.
Yeah, well, we're gonna share them.
No,
You don't
just
want
kidding,
to
we're gonna share, yeah. All right, here we go. Okay. It's got a little kick to it.
How is the jackfruit, though? Like, is it...
It doesn't taste like anything.
So it just tastes like the jerk seasoning?
Just tastes like spice, really.
Okay.
This is pretty spicy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, I told you yours was spicier than mine.
Yeah, I don't know that the jackfruit really has a flavor. It tastes like a fruit. Like it has the consistency of like maybe like a hot melon.
Okay.
You ever had a hot melon?
I have not.
That's what it tastes like.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh no, is it too spicy for you?
No, it's not too spicy for me, but it is definitely spicy. Well, you try it.
Okay.
Tell me what you think.
Yeah, and you try mine.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that is spicier.
Okay.
Wow. Wow, that's so weird. It almost has the consistency of a mushroom too.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like not fibrous, but oh yeah, that is spicy. Ooh.
Jackfruit's way spicier than the chicken then?
Yeah, but I like it. It's like a nice spice. It's like the front of the tongue spice.
Oh, I got sides of the tongue for me. Oh, were
Yeah.
you doing it? I saw it. I saw you about to do it.
I think that's so funny. But it looks really weird. Look at that.
Yeah. It's like a...
It looks like if aliens,
Hold on.
aliens ate meat on an alien planet, that's what this meat looks
Oh
like.
yeah, it looks like E.T. No, not actual E.T. Like E.T. if E.T. were eating a meat.
I was like, what? We're eating ET?
Maybe we are.
It looks really weird though.
Buddy, because you threw all of your Cheerios around, that's why the birds are starting to surround us.
Oh no.
Okay?
One time we were at Epcot
I don't trust birds.
and this bird was like, near us because we were eating Regal Eagle. I'll link the video down below where we were eating, but we were eating barbecue and these birds came out. Yeah, it was pretty spicy.
Yeah, it was.
It's pretty spicy. It's good though. It's like a good spice. It feels invigorating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But these birds came all around us. I don't even know why. We didn't really have. I don't even think we had food yet.
Cheeky ibises.
Yeah. And he goes, "Stay away from my son."
Yeah.
He was like yelling at the birds to stay
Yell
away
at
from
I don't trust birds.
It was very like it was a cute father moment, but also he looked kind of insane.
Oh yeah. Look at this baby. You don't let birds mess with this baby.
We don't.
While he's about to fall asleep.
I know. Are you a tired little minion? We got a tired little minion over here, guys.
Jen, do you like it when your brisket is super fatty?
I don't love that. No.
Did you say no?
Where do you see? What do you look at?
Down there.
Where? Oh.
All the way down at the end of the path.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
No, is it too spicy?
This is really spicy.
Are you trying to hold back that tongue move?
I am. It's really like. This is tough.
Well, I can eat
it.
it.
It's like making my eyes water. But you can't. I can handle spice better than you can now.
I just get heartburn later. I can handle the spice.
I feel like my mouth is getting swollen.
I'm going to make a bold statement here. This jackfruit from the Bahamas stand at Universal Studios during Mardi Gras is the spiciest thing I've ever had in any theme park, ever. Yeah.
All right.
Like, they don't normally make things this spicy because they're making it for the masses. So, if you want something that is truly spicy, come and try this jackfruit. It's nice.
Honestly, it's one of the best things that I've had at the festival.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really like that. Although it is like painful, it tastes so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
The chicken, on the other hand, not spicy at all.
The chicken is kind of bland now that I've had the jackfruit.
Right?
It's not my favorite. It's not my least favorite, but I think the jackfruit is like, try it.
How do you feel?
My nose is running. I don't know, it feels
Wheeze or
good.
neat?
Yeah,
Palms are sweaty?
I feel like they are. Honestly, that was great. I would order that again. I feel like the next time we come, I'm going to order it again and see if it's still just as spicy.
If it was a cold day, that would be awesome.
Be perfect. The other thing too is I almost feel like I wanted to get like something with caffeine. I wanted to get like an iced coffee or like a Coke or something. I don't think I need it now.
Well, I want some ice cream. Now that I've had a spicy thing.
You want ice cream?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Spicy ice cream. Spice cream. Passing by Men in Black Alien Attack. It is a 50-minute wait. Woo! Also, Single Riders is closed right now because of the pandemic. All right, I think we are reaching the end of our time here at Universal Studios. So we're gonna head towards the front and head out and go check out the new Universal Studios store in CityWalk. I'm excited to see it because it looks so clean and nice in the pictures that I saw of it. Look, there's Homer out here. You can still meet and greet with Homer. You just have to stay behind the distancing lines. How's it going, Homer? Look, there's Doc Brown up there by his train. Ooh.
Excellent. Well, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you another time.
Hi, Doc.
Hey, guys. Good to see you.
Good to see you. The gang from Scooby-Doo are all out here wearing their Mardi Gras attire. Oh, I like Shaggy's gigantic bead necklace. So like I said, all of the Dippin' Dots locations at Universal Studios are gone or changed to something else. So over here by ET, there used to be a Dippin' Dots Airstream. Now, it's just a location that sells nachos, chips and queso, or churro bites.
Those nachos sound really good.
The nachos are tortilla chips topped with beef picadillo, white queso sauce, shaved jalapeno, and fresh tomato cilantro salsa. Sounds really good. And then you can also get drinks here, some beers or some sodas. There's Branch from Trolls. Oh, he's like doing like a sing-along. King Gator looking awesome out in the sun. Like the way the sun is hitting the sparkles and everything. Happy Mardi Gras! Oh, I got it. Oh no! Thank you. We got some beads. Also, we are very close to being fully vaccinated, so then we'll get to go and see the Born Stuntacular.
We still haven't seen it. I feel like it's been open for over a year.
Been open for a while.
I think it opened right before everything shut down.
I think you're right.
Right?
I think so.
So soon, very soon.
Yeah. Also, there it is. There's Dora and Boots and Diego over here for a meet and greet.
I wish that there were some minions out so that Jackson could have his picture with the minion.
Right?
Ding dang.
That would be awesome. On the way out of Universal Studios is a store called It's a Wrap. Great name for a store, but they have a whole bunch of Blue Man Group stuff on sale right now because Blue Man Group is not coming back to Universal Studios. This light up drumsticks are pretty fun. A little rock and roll drum kit. I kind of want to get Jackson this shirt because he will never see Blue Man Group here at Universal Studios. It's kind of sad. Well, that's super cute. My first trip to Universal Studios. How much is it?
It's on sale for $17.
Okay.
I wish we had gotten this for him.
Right?
Back on his first trip. That's cute.
Oh no, my favorite purple dinosaur shirts. But the Barney show is no longer happening here at Universal Studios.
I'm so sad Jackson will never get to see that.
Right?
It was such a
fun show, yeah. Got some stuff from the Christmas tribute store here, Earl's the Squirrel's Tree Farm, on sale for $19 for the hat.
These are really soft t-shirts too.
Oh yeah. How much is it on sale for?
$20.
$21. They have a Bob Marley Tribute to Freedom restaurant in CityWalk, so they've got some Bob Marley merch over here. And this little onesie, it says B is for Bob. $20. So because Universal Studios is at capacity, it looks like hotels can still come in. Then they have everything else blocked off, but then there's another area over here called re-entry. I'm gonna go ask them about this re-entry stuff. So I asked about re-entry. They said if you've already been in the park today, you can leave and come back, and they'll scan your ticket and say, you've already been in the park, you can go back in. But if you have not been to the park yet, you can't go in, unless you're staying at a hotel.
Well, they did say that they have a standby line, which is over here towards the Rip Ride Rocket entrance. So I asked though, because I was kind of curious how they let people back in. And I said, so if like 5 people leave the park, will they let 5 people in the park? And she said it is like that. It's not exactly 5 people. I think it's a higher number than that, but that is how they do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering about re-entry then, because if I leave and then come back and they count me as left, then I go back in. I'm an extra person in the park.
I don't really know. I'm sure it can't be like an exact science because it'd be too hard to get it exact, but right. I'm sure they have a pretty good system. All
right, on the way out, let's take a stop into the new Universal Studios store. Have a look around. Oh, the door's kind of open halfway. Ooh, it's like the floating candles. How fun is that? Because we're in the Harry Potter area. This place is gigantic, and there is so much to see in every direction. So like we could get like Hogwarts plates and cups.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, oh look, you can get your house too.
Wow, yeah, I love this. And I love the little like stemless wine glasses.
I like this. This Ravenclaw plate is cool.
These are $15 a piece.
All right.
They're nice.
They have some really neat wall signage over here too. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. Dumbledore. In another section, they have all of the houses, I think, in the constellation. So we've got like a badger over here. We've got a snake. We've got a crow and a lion. And I really like this lamp too. This is where you would buy all the wands are for sale in this side.
Yeah, it's like Ron and Ginny on that.
And like letter writing kits and stuff. All the different wands are over here. Ooh, there's like a candy wall. This is the center section over here where they've got all kinds of Universal merchandise, Pride merchandise, just general Universal Studios merchandise. It's kind of like all of the stuff that you can get all over the park, but just in one location. And there's this giant video circle over top of the main cashier area. It's got all the different hotels. We can see Portofino, we can see Hard Rock. Ooh, nice drone footage coming over top of the Central Lagoon area. Oh, look at that. There's some Velocicoaster footage in here too. Wow. So the other day when we were here and there was a hot set back by Mythos, this is what we think they were filming. It's kind of interesting because it's the only thing that we're seeing without any riders on it. Oh, look. I found something for Jen. It's a nice nightgown that says world's absolute greatest, prettiest, bestest mom ever. It's true. Well, they have a whole section of socks. And then we're heading in here to see some Cat in the Hat stuff. Oh, they have a tea wall. Oh, I wanted to get a tea from over here. Wanted to get this t-shirt right here. World's greatest dad. Thanks, champ. Because pterodons, right? Also, no collar, doesn't answer to anything. Definitely not house trained. He is very bitey. Welcome to Universal Studios. I like that they replaced the center Orlando with a banana. Get some Velocicoaster socks. There's a Jurassic World Spirit jersey. So this isn't actually Spirit jersey brand either. It doesn't say what brand it is, but it's a little bit thinner than a Spirit jersey, and it's only $55, so it's a little bit cheaper than a Spirit jersey too. I like it, and the camouflage is made up of little dinosaur bones, little T-Rex bones. This Jurassic World display has the most vicious dinosaur. It's a good thing they've got him in a cage, protecting all the people coming in, making sure no harm comes to them. Oh no, this one escaped! So there you have it. That was our trip to Universal Studios on a day where they reached capacity to get some Mardi Gras food. It was great.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't feel overcrowded at any point.
No.
The food was fantastic.
It was.
Then we went into the Universal Studios store at the end. Such a neat store.
They did a really good job. I do wish that they had waited to open it until the outside was complete.
Right.
But the inside looks fantastic.
Yeah, and there's so much stuff in there. Like, if you're looking for anything Universal, that's the place to go.
It's like your one-stop shop for sure.
Yeah, very excited about Velocicoaster opening June 10th. Very excited. I cannot wait to ride it.
It seems like it's so soon.
Right?
I'm just like, I'm amazed at how quickly it's opening.
I hope that they do soft openings.
Me too.
That would be great. I want to get out there and ride it.
Child swap.
Oh yeah. So, all in all, a fantastic trip out to Universal Studios. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see you all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.